What's up, guys? This man beat up his wife and knocked out her lower front row teeth because he discovered that the three children which she bore for him are not biological his. So, guys, before getting into this crime story, please do not forget to follow and like. Please like and follow so that this video can go viral. All three of his children are not biological his. It's crazy, guys. Like, all three, not just one, not just two. Let's get into this. This man, whose name wasn't given in the news article, was living in the UK, but he's originally from Nigeria. He came back to Nigeria and got married to his wife. While he left back for the UK, he kept on coming from the UK time to time to Nigeria to have sex with his wife, have a relationship with his wife, then leave back to the UK. Each time he will come and spend time with his wife and leave back to the UK, his wife will call him and tell him that she's pregnant. Up to the extent that, according to him, his wife had bore him 3 children. So this is where things got tricky. He came back from the UK to Nigeria. He wanted to take his entire family back to the United Kingdom. When he approached the British Council, the British Embassy, on creating a visa, for his 3 children, they told him that he has to establish relationship ties with the 3 children. So he was forced to take a DNA test to prove that these 3 children are biological his. He did the DNA test to prove that the 3 children are biological his. He was later on called at the British Embassy or the British Council that he is not related to the 3 children, that the 3 children are not biological his. Guys, not 1, not 2, not 3, but all 3. So he went to another hospital in Benin to do a DNA test to really prove that the British Embassy gave him someone else's DNA results. And when he went to this other hospital in Benin City, they conducted a DNA test again, and they revealed that the 3 children are not biological his. Guys, not 1, not 2, not 3, but all 3. He came home and started asking his wife for answers, and she couldn't provide answers, and he got angry and got her well beating and removed her lower front row teeth, totally all of them. Like, she's now gap tooth forever. Like, this is crazy. Not just 1, not just 2 of them not being biological his, but all 3 of them. And this man has been living in the UK, sending back money to this woman, taking good care of her, sending these 3 children to school, just for him to come and have the shock of his life. This is crazy. Like, how will this woman face the entire society? How will she face her community? How will she face her family? How will she face her family after doing such a thing? This is so crazy, guys. Like, all 3. I understand the man's anger on beating him, because there are certain things that you can, as a man, you cannot hold yourself down. You'll be so furious, and this is the worst thing a woman can do to a man. This is the worst thing a woman can do to a man. It is better for a woman to kill a man than deceive a man by letting him feel like all the 3 children I bore for you are yours, of which they were never his biologically. This is betrayal on the highest level. And she's lucky this man didn't kill her. She's lucky this man didn't kill her. This man just got her beating and knocked off, her lower front row teeth. She should be glad, because this is crazy. This is betrayal on the highest level. And now, like I said, guys, some cases are like this. I'm sure maybe the man is impotent. Maybe the man is impotent, because a woman can really do this, for a woman can really do this to a man, to hurt a man. A man who takes care of him. Maybe this man is impotent. Maybe this man is impotent. So maybe she realized this man is impotent, and she went out. She wanted to, save the relationship. She has been having sex with this man. Maybe this man didn't get her pregnant, so she wanted to save the relationship, and she started going out to have kids, and pretending these kids are his. Maybe she felt that if she didn't go out to have kids, this man can think she is the problem. She is the reason why, they cannot have children. So she went out to have kids. Because I don't believe this woman intentionally did this man dirty like this. Like, no woman would do that to a man like that, like up to 3 children. Except you brutally hate this man with all your heart and your soul, and you want to frustrate this man, you want to hurt this man for his entire life. And you went ahead and had sex with, multiple men or somebody else, who got you pregnant, and you start posing, telling this man these children are his, of which they are not biological his, and he believed that these children, are his. So it's crazy. I believe this man might be impotent. But his anger is justified that he got her well beating. But I thank God that it didn't get to an extent where he strangled her and killed her, because in such cases it can lead to the guy, strangling the woman and kill the woman. Yes, he would have been sent to prison, but he wouldn't have been given life imprisonment. He would have been given diminished responsibility of his crimes, like 10 years imprisonment, because of the act which the woman did. Telling him the three children I bore for you are yours, of which biologically a genetist had proved that these children are not his. And the law understands, his anger, so he's going to benefit from from diminished irresponsibility. But is it worth it? Is it worth it? It isn't worth it. In such cases, just move away and let the wicked woman, let her for God. God will judge her, because this is crazy. And in such cases, the mother of this woman might be the one who had told her that, go have kids with another man, go have kids so that you can pretend these children are his, because you have been maybe married for a very long time. I'm not sure, the news article never revealed that she had been married for a very long time, she never had a child. So she, in pretense to make it seem as if she went out to have kids, to save her marriage, to pretend this man is, the father of his child, so that this man could not divorce him, since as the man is a wealthy, well-to-do man who lived in the UK and she's a poor lady in Nigeria. So she was trying to save her marriage, to safeguard her life in the future, so that she lives comfortably, but the news never said that. So it might be her mother, her friends must have told her, look, you've been married to this man for 4 years and this man hasn't gotten you pregnant. You can, if you tell the man he's at fault, maybe he'll leave you, or maybe if he discovers that you haven't given him a child up to this time, he might, push for a divorce and leave you, and you can't live this good life. You can't not stop enjoying this good life. Like, this man takes good care of you, he sends you a lot of money, and he's a well-to-do man in the UK. He's a medical doctor, a chartered accountant. What you're going to do is, go sleep with another man and get pregnant and pretend that these kids are his. That might be what that went down. That might be what that went down on this situation, because I find it totally hard to believe that a woman will intentionally do this to a man. Like, up to three, all of the three are not his. All three of them are not his. It's impossible. At least one can be his. One can be his. So if all three are not his, meaning he's impotent. But that's notwithstanding for her to do this, to him. She would have just confronted him, totally, and tell him, no, I've been with you for a very long time and I'm not getting pregnant. Maybe you are the problem. And what I really think here, what I'm thinking here, is that most of the time us men always think we are not the problem. We always think we are not the problem. The woman is the problem. Why we can't have children in a marriage? No, sometimes men are the problem. Most of the times men are the problem. Low sperm count. My uncle got married to 2 wives, and the first 2 wives didn't give him children, and he divorced them, and he paid back he divorced them. He didn't take back the bride price, and he got married to his 3rd wife. It was the same, and it was his 3rd wife who told him, you might be the problem because you've been married the first time, the second time, and your 2 wives couldn't give you children, and you have multiple relationships with other women, and they themselves didn't get pregnant for you, and I am the 3rd wife, and you're telling me I'm still the problem. I don't think I'm the problem. I think you should go, to a hospital and go check yourself. Or rather, let's both of us go to the hospital and go check yourself. And when he got to the hospital, they said he is the problem. She's not the problem. You understand? And he was so brutal towards his 2 first wives. He was so brutal towards his 2 first wives. And us African, when the first and the second wife can get pregnant, when the first wife, a wife can give, her mother-in-law grandchildren, they start calling her a witch. You say she's a witch, she's a witch, she's a witch. Those first 2 wives went through hell. Now he came and he realized that he's a problem, and he took his medication. Now he's got 2 children. So yes, most of the time the men are the problem, but she would have confronted the man. I know she knew that this man is important. Maybe the man didn't know he was important, and she was trying to save her marriage. That, oh, this man is a well-to-do man in the United Kingdom, life, a multi, a well-educated man, he's a medical doctor or a chartered accountant. No, I can't lose this man. I have to do everything within my power, to get pregnant for this man so that this man can take me over to the UK with our children. So this is crazy. This is crazy. Like, I understand this man's pain. Like, if I don't want, I don't know what, I'll just, I'll just die. If I were the one, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, but I'm glad his anger didn't he didn't let his anger to cause him to kill this woman. Because if he had killed this woman, all the blame would have been on him, on killing the woman. No one would really care on, she cheated on him and had 3 children, bore him 3 children, which were not biological his. So what should this man do at this point, guys? I'd like to get your thoughts down in the comment section now. If this man knows very well that he is impotent and there is a possibility that he can't have children, he should just carry on with, having these kids as his, and maybe carry on with the woman as his wife, or maybe divorce the woman but carry on with the children, because these children, from the time of their inception in that woman's womb, he knew they were his. And I'm sure the first 3 children, I'm sure the first might be 9-10 years old, and that 9 or 10-year-old child already knows that this is my father. Nothing will ever take that child's love from that man. Nothing will ever take the children's love from that man. Nothing. Even if their biological father approaches them, they will still love that man. They will still love and cherish that man. So at this point, I know it's hard, but the man should just carry on with the 3 children. Carry on with the 3 children as his. Like, he should carry on with the 3 children as his. So guys, that is what I think. What do you all think? Maybe divorce the woman, but carry on with the 3 children as his, because these kids are innocent.